Mr. Deepak Nagpal has a, yeah. So this was the first attachment which was shared with you. So this is the research report.
Okay.
And the first tab of this report is the data which we have taken from the tool called Ahref.
Mhm.
So Ahref is the tool which we use to see your current SEO standings.
Mhm.
Like what all keywords of your website is ranking, which position it is ranking, what are the monthly search volume on those keywords, and for which page the keyword is ranking for.
Hmm.
And as we can see, your website is almost ranking on some 80 odd keywords. And obviously, these are not only the keywords for which your website is ranking, because this is the data which we have taken from an external tool. Now, to check the exact number of keywords for which your website is ranking, we have to use your own Google Search Console and Webmaster.
Okay.
Now, the idea behind doing this activity is to shortlist the keywords, or rather pages, I can say, which you and your management thinks are important to you in terms of generating some quick leads and traffic to your website. So if we see, so these, the list of 80 odd keywords are the low hanging fruits for you, which are ranking somewhere on Google.
Mhm.
And to kickstart the project, we can, always shortlist some of the pages from this list, which will help us to, get some relevant leads and traffic to your website, along with the other, keywords and pages which are not mentioned in this list.
Okay.
Now, moving on to the next tab, which is the competition comparison table. So, what we did is we went on Google and we searched on some of the generic terms which are relevant to your business, like license management system, label registration solutions, complaint management software, agency management software, law enforcement case management software. And we came across some of these websites who are already there on page one of Google.
Okay.
And obviously, these are not only the competition that you have, we can always find out more as well. And you can also share the list with us. Now, the idea behind doing this activity is to discuss the SEO aspects which are in column C to column K, wherein the end goal for any SEO campaign is column J and column K, which means your website should rank for more and more organic keywords and getting more and more organic traffic.
Mhm.
Now, this is the end goal for any SEO campaign. But to get good results in column J and column K, we actually have to work on other columns which are in column C to column H.
Mhm.
Now, the entire SEO process starts with these two terms which are in column C, that is DA, means domain authority, and column E, DR, means domain rating.
Hmm.
But there are very few agencies across the globe who even talks about these aspects.
Okay.
So DA is given by a tool called Moz and DR is given by a tool called Ahref.
Mhm.
And the meaning of both these terms is more or less the same. It means your website credibility on Google.
Hmm.
The more it is, the better it is.
Okay.
Now your DA and DR will increase once your referring domains, which is column H, will increase.
Mhm.
And how this will increase, this I'll explain you later. I'm just giving you an overview at this point of time.
Okay.
Then PA is page authority, which is different for every page of your website, whereas DA and DR remain same for the entire domain.
Mhm.
Then spam score should be as less as it can be. It should be ideally 1. In your case, it is also 1, which is perfectly fine. Sorry, in your case, it is 4. So we have to, bring it down to 1 gradually.
Okay.
Then index pages are the number of pages of your website which are being indexed by Google. So this also, the more it is, the better it is. And we can always increase these numbers by adding more pages onto your website and by adding more blogs onto your website. So in a
Okay.
nutshell, if I would have to say, everything from column C to column H should increase, except the spam score, which should always be decreasing.
Okay.
Now in SEO, there are primarily four things: the on-page SEO, technical SEO, competitor analysis, and off-page SEO.
Okay.
And these all things are done in parallel to each other and are the main components of any SEO campaign.
Okay.
Now I can start with the technical report of your website. So I have the technical audit report. So technical SEO simply means that your website should be technically perfect in all the aspects.
Have you shared this report with me, this sheet?
Yes, I have. But
No.
My colleague Parul must have shared it with you.
No, I just see the link. Can I open the sheet from here? Can you share it again, please?
Just
I think then it is in the, maybe it is in the spam. I can't see it.
it was shared to you on 6th of August.
No.
You can check the
SEO.
spam folder once.
Mm, there is a link of meeting, but the sheet is not existing.
You can check. You can check the spam folder.
Then I'm checking the junk only. Junk mail, junk mail, junk mail,
It
junk
was
mail.
shared on 6th of August at 9:49 a.m.
Yes, I saw it. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is in the junk mail. Yeah, got it. So
Yeah.
that I can, yeah, yeah, please go ahead.
So as I was telling you about the technical SEO, so a couple of examples if I talk about is of the load time and the mobile and desktop optimization score. So the last time when we checked, the fully load time of your website was 3.8 seconds. And we can always check these scores live also since the score changes on every refresh as well. So as you
Mm,
can see, the fully load time of your website is 3.8 seconds, which is perfectly fine. We don't have to do any changes in it. And similarly, we can see the mobile and desktop score as well. So this test may take some time to run. So as per the last insight which we have taken, the score on mobile is 25 and on desktop is 57. So we have to improve both of these scores as we have to make sure that our website is properly optimized both for mobile and desktop, and especially for the mobile as most of the traffic comes from mobile these days.
exactly.
And similarly, there are other aspects as well wherein we have to make some improvements. And we do have a separate tech team in place, the team of developers who will be taking care of this job.
Okay.
And technical SEO, moreover, also plays an important role when Google crawlers understand which website they should rank on page one and eventually in top five or top three positions of the Google.
Okay.
Then moving on to the next tab, which is the SEO audit report, and it is more in terms of on-page SEO.
Mm,
So on-page SEO simply means that your website should be properly optimized,
mm,
or in a layman's language, we can say it should be Google friendly.
mm.
So on-page is the base for any SEO campaign through which Google crawlers understand which page they should rank on Google if someone is searching for a relevant query which is related to that page. So as a layman, if I talk about and let's say go to your website and let's say if someone is looking for licensing, then this should be the page which should rank on Google. And
Mm,
similarly, if someone is looking for any other service which is let's say taxation, so this should be the page which should rank on Google.
mm.
So the idea is to map the right keywords on the right pages so that the right page should rank. And if in case the page is missing, so we have to add on those pages as well.
Okay.
Now the entire motive behind doing this activity is that we want to make Google crawlers aware that your website has a separate page for every service which is listed on to your website, so
Okay.
that it becomes easier for Google crawlers to rank the page when somebody is looking for that particular query.
Mm,
So let's say if somebody is looking for licensing and your website has a separate page, so it will become much more feasible and easier for Google to rank this page.
exactly.
And further, on page covers things like writing titles, meta description, H1 is to up to H6 tags, text to HTML ratio, keyword density, internal linking. So all these things we need to implement on each and every page of your website Plus whatever new pages we might be adding, we have to do the same for those as well.
Okay.
Then further, all the tabs I have is the keyword research that we did. So these are some of the keywords when people are looking for licensing, then for label registration solutions, or for the complaints management, or agency management solutions, or for law enforced management solutions, or for SaaS software.
Mm-hmm.
So we did some in-depth keyword research on some of the services that we picked randomly from your website, and
Okay.
we came across that there are huge searches happening around these categories.
Mm.
And if in case we are able to bring a website on page one and eventually in top five or top three positions of the Google, then definitely we can expect this traffic onto a website.
Mm.
But in the meantime, we also have to consider the competition, which is also quite huge. And our SEO standings are nowhere for now. We are starting almost from everything from the scratch. So we have to make sure that we are doing the right kind of SEO, which is actually required to bring our website on page one and eventually in top five or top three positions of the Google.
Okay.
Then for So this was all about the research report that I have shared with you. Now I'll be telling you what all we'll be doing, how it will be done, what is our USP, what is
Okay.
the different thing that we do in comparison to the other agencies, and why we are considered as one of the best agencies across the globe. So as I told you, we'll be doing four things in parallel to each other. The first is the on-page optimization or the on-page SEO, which I have already discussed with you.
Mm.
And these are some of the major on-page SEO elements which we will be implementing on each and every page of your website.
Okay.
And in parallel to the on-page SEO, there will be a separate tech team, the team of developers who will be taking care of the technical SEO part,
Mm.
which also like more or less we have discussed.
Mm.
But apart from doing the basic technical changes like improving the load time, mobile score, desktop score, we also have to ensure that our website is capable enough of generating sales and leads.
Mm.
And when we say the website is capable enough to generate sales and leads, we have to go beyond SEO. And we actually have to compare the website with all the top competitors as well.
Mm.
And this comparison has to be done in other aspects, which may include your look and feel, functionality, UI, UX, call to action. And if in case we feel that we need to make any changes in any of these aspects, then the same will be discussed with you. And if you are also aligned with us, then these changes will also be implemented by a tech team. Then further, in addition to the on-page and technical SEO, the third thing that we'll be doing is the competitor analysis, wherein we have all the industry tools with paid licenses, which we use to keep a track onto your competition.
Mm.
So what we do is we do an in-depth on-page SEO analysis of the competition websites, the type of backlinks that they are creating, whether they are creating the contextual backlinks or the non-contextual backlinks. Then under technical analysis, as I told you, we'll be comparing the website with all the top competitors. So all those things comes under the technical analysis part. Now the main thing that we have to look after is the keyword ranking, like for what all keywords the competition website is ranking for, and what is the monthly traffic that they are driving from those keywords. And to do all these things, we have tools like Ahref, Moz, SEMrush, Majestic SEO, which we use to keep a spy on your onto your competition.
Mm.
Now, apart from analyzing their on-page and technical aspects, the main thing that we have to look after is the backlinks, which is the fourth component of this proposal and the most important part as well. Wherein I
Okay.
have listed certain activities under contextual links and non-contextual links we'll be doing on monthly basis. And the second activity, which is guest posting or guest blogging, is something which is our core USP. So
Okay.
there are so there are 3-4 companies in India and 8 to 10 companies across the globe who do this activity at the scale which we are doing. And even the companies who are older than us, they are also outsourcing their bigger clients to us only. So you can say we are the backbone of this activity. And this is the only activity which will help you to improve your DA, DR along with the keyword ranking, because ultimately it will be improving your referring domains.
Okay.
Now, this is something called a blogger outreach service.
Okay.
So, what we do is we try to find out the relevant blogs on the internet wherein we can post our content and we can create the backlink out of it.
Okay.
So, let me give you an example which will make you clear how this activity actually works. So, on my screen, you can see the third attachment which was shared with you, wherein you can see the links that we have already published for our clients in like travel, education, business, technology, lifestyle, covering almost every industry.
Okay.
So let me give you a very simple example from let's say travel industry only. So on my screen, you can see a blog trueactivist.com, which is having a domain authority of 70. The
Hmm.
domain rating of this blog is 66, and the monthly average traffic is more than 86,000. Now I'll show you what kind of backlink we have created out of this blog towards Make My Trip and how it is helping them out. Because the similar sort of activity we'll be doing for your website on the relevant blogs only. So on my screen, you can see a blog, 8 things you must do in Europe. So this entire article has been written by a content team and it is all an informatory piece of content. We are nowhere talking about Make My Trip or any of its affiliates brand. It is just an informatory article which is telling you what all you can do if in case you visit Europe. Now, what is the purpose and how Make My Trip is getting benefited? So if you'll see, there is a keyword Europe tour highlighted in red.
Hmm.
So this is the hyperlink to the Make My Trip page of Europe tour packages, and this is called the contextual backlink or rather referring domain.
Okay.
Now to create one such referring domain, first of all, our content team has written this 1,000 word article, and then they have given the same to our guest posting team. So
Okay.
we have a separate 40 people guest posting team available for this activity, who is day and night involved in this only. So what they did in return is they tried to contact the author or publisher of this blog, because this blog is not the one where anyone can go and publish the content.
Hmm.
You have to have a connection with the author or the blogger, and by making a deal with them, by paying an amount to them, you can get your content published.
Hmm.
And we are already connected with more than 100,000 such bloggers on internet, that too in multiple industries and in multiple countries as well.
Hmm.
Now, with the help of this activity, we are able to pass on the juice of domain authority of this particular blog, which is True Activist, towards your website.
Hmm.
So your authority improves over the period of time, which means your DA and DR will improve over the period of time, along with the keyword ranking. So the keyword in this case is Europe tour. So the ranking for this keyword and its variations will improve on Google gradually.
Hmm.
So whenever we do any of the guest posting, at first your referring domains increases. With the increase in referring domains, your DA and DR increases. With the increase in DA and DR, the keyword ranking improves. And once the keyword ranking improves, your website start getting organic traffic.
Hmm.
And further, by doing this activity, we are nowhere expecting any traffic redirections from these blogs to our parent website.
Okay.
The only motive of doing this activity is to improve the overall authority of your website, which will ultimately improve your DA, DR, along with the keyword ranking. And that's the reason I have kept 20 such backlinks to begin with in your proposal.
Okay.
Now, the remaining set of activities which I've just highlighted are also to create contextual backlinks quite similar to the guest posting. The
Hmm.
only difference is guest posting is a paid activity, as every time we are taking a backlink from a unique resource, unique IP, and a unique blog. So there's a publishing cost involved.
Okay.
But in these remaining set of activities, there is no cost as such, but still we can create the contextual backlinks.
Okay.
Like free article sites to publish the content and create the backlink out of it.
Hmm.
Then press release submission is again another activity wherein we utilize free press release websites available on the internet.
Hmm.
We publish the content and we create the backlink out of it.
Hmm.
Then Quora submission is again another activity wherein we utilize Quora as a platform. We try to find out all the relevant questions related to your industry. We answer them and we take the backlink out of those. Then document submission is again another activity wherein we utilize document sites to publish the content and create the backlink out of it. And under PPT submission, we submit the PowerPoint presentations to take the backlink out of it. Then official blogs will be the blogs onto your website. So do you have the blog section onto your website?
Not now.
So we have to integrate the blogs as well, because blogs is the only way by which we can regularly update our website. Then blog is the only way by which we can create internal links from our blog pages to our category or service pages.
Hmm.
And further, blog also helps in improving DR, which is this part.
Hmm.
So when it comes to the DA, the role is only of the referring domains, but when it comes to the DR, the role is of the domains along with the content on the website. Then blog network is again another activity wherein we utilize Web 2.0 and Web 3.0. Free blogging platforms like WordPress, Tumblr, Weebly are available,
Hmm.
which we use to create our own blogs other than the official blogs. And there is a dual benefit of this activity. One, these blogs may also rank on Google to give us some additional reference traffic. And second is that we will always be giving backlink from these blogs to our parent website, which will give more strength to the parent website. So in this way, with the help of guest posting, we are acquiring some very high quality backlinks from already established blogs. With the help of official blogs, we are regularly updating our website. With the help of blog network, we are creating our own blogs for the future. And with the help of article submission, press release, Quora, document, and PPT, we are again acquiring some contextual backlink.
Mhm.
Now, the remaining set of activities which I've just highlighted are the traditional SEO activities, which any other agency in India is also doing. And there are 7 to 8 activities which exist.
Hmm.
But the problem with these activities is one, that you cannot create contextual backlink using these activities, which means you cannot write the piece of content to create the backlink out of it. And second is that you have to use the same website every time.
Hmm.
So if you are doing only these activities, then these all are junk, because it may end up increasing the number of backlinks, but it will not increase your referring domains.
Hmm.
And that is what 95% of the agencies are doing. But our entire focus is totally opposite. We are more focused on the contextual link building activities, which all are content driven activities.
Hmm.
So for every line item, we'll be writing a unique piece of content every month to take the backlinks. And since Google algorithms have also changed now, and Google also prefers more of content when it comes to the SEO, so our entire focus is only on the contextual link building activities that we do. But yes, we also do these non contextual links till the time we keep finding unique resources available.
Okay.
At any point of time, if we feel that we have utilized all the resources, we may either stop doing these activities or we may replace them with other set of activities. But ultimately, couple of months down the line, we have to stop these non-contextual links. The focus will entirely be on the contextual link building activities, which I told you are the content driven activities that we do.
Okay.
Then further, we have kept certain guidelines to the guest post activity. Like every time there should be a unique guest post publishing, the DA or DR of the websites to publish the content should be 50 plus. And when we say 50 plus, we mean it should be in the range of 50 to 59.
Mm-hmm.
Then high trust flow and citation flow of the blogs, which means traffic on the blog should be good. Then do follow backlinks from the blogs, unique websites and contents every time. No FFA sites means free for all, and of course, niche targeting. And further, we work on Google Drives, which are shared with you. So you can check the real time progress of the work on daily basis. Every week, you'll have a call with their SEO head or lead to discuss the weekly progress. And every month, there will be a monthly review or a meeting. And after that, you have to pay for that month.
This is all shared daily work updation in Google Drive, the
Yes,
format.
yes, yes.
Okay.
So every week there will be a call with the SEO head or lead to discuss the weekly progress, and every month there will be a monthly review or a meeting.
Okay.
And after that, you have to pay for that month.
Mm-hmm.
So there is no advance which you have to pay, as the payments happens after the month end. Once the work for that month is completed, once you have reviewed the work, only after that you have to pay. And that is also one of our USP, because the kind of work that we do, we are more than confident in that. And apart from that, there will be a WhatsApp group wherein my operations team will be working on to your project. Me, along with my directors of the company, you and your team members will be there for smooth communication of day-to-day work. So
Okay.
you can always be connected with the team. And the way we do the reporting and communication is very much clear and transparent. And when we'll work together, you will be more than happy to see the same. So that's it with the entire proposal. I have shared with you the strategy we follow, the USP we have. Now coming on to the costing part. So the cost is primarily divided into three parts. The first is that we'll be writing 35 articles for you of 1,000 words each. So to write 35 articles of 1,000 words, we pay $475 to our content writers. And these 35 articles will be utilized all among these contextual link building activities, which I told you are the content driven activities that we do.
Mm-hmm.
Then further, as I told you, guest posting is a paid activity, and this is the only activity which will help you to improve your DA, DR along with the keyword ranking. So to publish the content on a blog which has a DA or a DR in the range of 50 to 59, on an average is like $68 which we pay to our content, of which we pay to those bloggers to get your content published. And if in case we wish to publish the content in higher DA ranges like DA 60 plus, then the cost goes to $100. And
Okay.
for DA 70 plus, it goes to around about $125.
Mm-hmm.
Only because of the reason that this is the only activity which improves the overall authority of your website. So higher the DA ranges, more the costing is. Then further, third is the base costing of this proposal, which includes everything starting from the on-page SEO, technical SEO, competitor analysis, and all the off-page SEO activities excluding guest posting, which is separately priced. So that's how we calculate this, wherein the first costing goes to the content writers, second goes to the bloggers, and third is the base costing. Now, further with this type of proposal, when it comes to the on-page and technical SEO, so we will be optimizing each and every page of your website, which means we will be working on unlimited number of keywords and unlimited number of pages.
So how
So
you
there will be
create
no
page?
limit.
How you create page? You create a different page, service page, or what?
Sorry,
Are you going to create more pages, service pages? That's what I'm asking.
if required, yes. If you have more services which are not listed on the website, then yes, we
Will
have to
they
create.
come in the navigation or will they come in the somewhere internally?
That totally depends. If those are the main service pages, that then they will come in the navigation.
If not, then they will be an internal links, right?
Yes, yes, right.
Okay.
So when it comes to the on-page and technical SEO, so we will be optimizing each and every page of your website. There will be no limit on the number of keywords and no limit on the number of pages that we'll be working on. But when it comes to the off-page SEO activities, and as we are creating 20 high-quality backlinks, so what we want is we want to focus maximum of 4 to 5 service pages of your website. And when we say service pages, so what we mean is like licensing can be one page, then law enforcement operations can be second page, and simultaneously we can prioritize 4 to 5 pages so that we can create minimum of 4 backlinks per month per page to give you some good results. And further, what best I can do in terms of the costing is like at the costing of DA 50 plus, which is actually $68 per post, I can offer you the backlinks of DA 60 plus without changing any cost. I can offer you the backlinks of DA 60 plus, and if in case you want to go with DA 50 plus intact, so in that case I can round this cost to $2,000 per month.
Okay.
So that's it from my side. Now you can come up with your queries.